Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, so let us start session. So last few classes, yeah. So last few classes discussed about all introduction about course and all that here. Next year about your training program. Here next year about Java. What is exactly Java? Okay, all that history and all that discussed. Today we are going to start actual classes. Today we will start subjects. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Today is starting from the basics. Yes, today I'm starting from very basics here. So before going to Java, there are some software basics. Before going to Java, there are some software basics. If you good at these software basics like yes, operating system, what is OS? Like operating system, so what is OS? Next about exe file, what is exe file? Next about dot class file, and then about this interpreter. Yes, about interpreter and compiler. Yes, like that, there are some software basics here. So before going to Java, first of all, you must have this idea. So what is voice? How this voice is working exactly here? Yes, about compilers, about interpreters. Next, apart from that, about languages like low-level languages and high-level language. Next, about front end, and about back end. Yes. So this basic knowledge required. Okay, this basic knowledge required here. Yes, if you're good at this basic knowledge, then easy to understand next coming topics. So before going to Java, actual Java, we'll discuss about all these basics. Okay. Yes. See, I'm starting from very basics here. Who don't have the computer background also can understand here. Just little bit of Windows knowledge enough. I'm expecting just Windows OS knowledge, not more knowledge. I'm not expecting any programming language here. Just I'm expecting only about Windows knowledge. what is folder, what is file, how to create folder, how to create file. Only that much of knowledge I'm expecting, not more than that. Okay. Yes. See. So first of all, computer ware. Computer ware is computer ware. Computer ware basically two categories. First one, hardware. First one, hardware. Second one, software. Hardware and software. So hardware and software, right? So what is hardware? So computer ware basically two categories in this here. Here there is a hardware and software. So what is hardware? Hardware, these are, yes, hardware, these are physical components of a computer. Hardware is a physical components, right? Physical components like keyboard, mouse, monitor, hard disk, RAM, and all these hardware components, right? These all are hardware components. These are physical components. Hardware is a physical components of a computer, right? Yes. What is software? Yes. Here, there is a hardware and software, right? Yes, ours is software. We are software engineers, right? Software or hardware engineers. We are software engineers, right? So let us start with software. Okay, we are software engineers. So then let us start with software. Yes, what is software? What is exactly software? In software, everything is a program. In software, yes, everything is a program. Here it's everything is a program. Yes, it's a collection of programs. It's a collection. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. Yes, everything is program. Software, everything is a program. It's a collection of programs. Like different kind of program. Like inside the OS, there are many programs running here. Okay, maybe C program, C plus plus, Java, all programs comes under software. Okay, so in software, everything is a program. It's a collection. Yes, it's a collection of programs. Yes, 1 second. Online guys, hour of at office. Just wait for a minute. Yes, guys. Yeah, can you hear me? Online, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let us.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, let us continue session. Yeah. So starting from the basics, is computer ware. Computer ware basically two categories. There is a hardware and software. Hardware, these are physical components of a computer, like keyboards, mouse, monitor, hard disk, RAM memory, and all that hardware components. We can touch all that parts, right? Next, software. Okay, let us start with software. Yes. So we are software engineers. So let us start with software. So what is software? In software, everything is a program. It's a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. See, software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Two categories. Two categories. First one, system software. Second one, application software. System software and then application software. Okay, software basically two categories. First one, system software, and next one, application software. I think you heard about this terminology, right? System software and application software. Yes, what is system software? Anyone idea? Yes, online games and offline games. Online and offline. What is system software? Anyone idea about it? What is system software? Yes, anyone idea? System software. System software, yes, it interacts with hardware components. System software, it interacts with the hardware. Yes, hardware components, interacting with the hardware components. System software interacts with the hardware components. Example ways, operating system. Operating system comes under system software. OS is system software. OS comes under this category here. OS interacting with the hardware components. See, for example, suppose C program never interact with the hardware component. Java programmers never interacting. These programs, high level those things here. C program, Java program, C++, whatever, all these programs, right? Those are high level programs. Those cannot interact with the hardware components. Only OS can interact with hardware components. Java program, C++, those never interacting with hardware components. Only OS. Only OS. Only OS can interact with hardware components. So OS comes under system software. So OS is a system software. Here, OS is a system software. Okay. Next, application software. So what is application software? So next one, application software. So application software, yes. So this is for the, yes, purpose of application development. For the purpose of application development. Yes, for the purpose of application development here. So this is for the purpose of application development. Okay. There are many applications. Okay. In our real life, we are using many applications, right? So applications for the purpose of application software for the purpose of application development apps. There are many applications using in our daily life, right? Apps, many applications. So in your mobile, there are many applications, right? In your mobile, there are many applications. So which is generally mostly used application in your mobile? Which is mostly used application? WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp. Mostly used one is, it's a WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Yes, WhatsApp. It has become mandatory in our life nowadays. WhatsApp has become mandatory, right? WhatsApp and then Facebook. Okay, sharing all the information. Twitter. Yes, next Insta. So these are the applications, right? Yes, maybe something like a Flipkart online shopping application. Okay, Flipkart online shopping application, and then yes, online trading apps, right? Online trading applications, online trading apps. Okay, online trading applications. And next, banking apps here. Yes, banking apps. Okay. Next, like this different kind of applications, right? Like food delivery applications, like Zomato, okay, Swiggy, and all these kind of applications. Even this also one kind of application. Zoom app. Zoom is also one kind of application, right? So like this, there are many applications. There are many applications. So to develop such kind of applications, we need some software. To develop such kind of applications, we need some software, right? That software is a application software. So application software, so this is for the purpose of application development. Application software, so this is for the purpose of application development. So these are different kind of applications here. Maybe banking application, okay, maybe trading application, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, Zoom application, and all these kind of applications. Okay, right? Yes, application software example. Example. Best example for the application software, Java. Java is application software. Java is application software. Yes, C and C++ is also application software. C and C++. Next, .NET. .NET also application software. And then .NET, next even Python. Python application software. Suppose Hadoop. Hadoop is also application software. Like that, we have, there are many application softwares. Yes, hundreds of technologies are there, right? Okay. Yes, go to Amir page. In Amir page, you'll see many banners, right? There are many banners. We are offering this course. Take this course, you'll get job immediately. Okay, there's a lot of confusion in Amir page, right? Okay, hundreds of courses you can see. So which is the best one? So which is the best course? Like that, there's a lot of confusion with that, right? Okay, so there are many technologies. Exactly which is application software. See, there are many more than 100 technologies. More than 100 technologies nowadays we are using, right? Exactly which is application software. See, yes, a software, there is a system software and application software. See, voice interacts with yes, hardware components, right? See, only voice comes under system software, except voice remaining all are application softwares. Okay, so what are the technologies are there in the market here? All are comes under application software, except voice, except yes, except operating systems, except operating systems. Yes, all are application softwares, all are application softwares, all are application softwares, except voice, except operating systems, all are application softwares, all are application softwares. Okay, right? Yes. Example for voice. Can you give some examples for voice? Operating systems. Operating system example. Windows, right? So what's happening? Very simple question, right? Voice example. Windows. Windows is best example. Windows. Windows is a voice, right? Yes. Next. Any other examples? Any other operating systems? Yes. Online guys. Can you respond? You can ping in chat box also. Online guys. Except operating systems, remaining all are application softwares. Remaining all are comes under application software. Yes, voice examples. Windows base. Next, any other operating systems? Linux base.
Excel.
Okay, Linux base, right? Linux is base. Very old one, Unix base is there. Next, Solaris. Like this, we have different operating systems. Okay, there are different operating systems. Okay, right? Yeah, let me repeat once again here. Software basically two categories. So first one, system software. Next one, application software. System software, yes, it interacts with the hardware components. Example wise, system software best example wise. Only voice is a system software. Remaining all are application softwares. Remaining all are application softwares. See, application software. So this is for the purpose of application development. Application development. See, this kind of applications like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Flipkart, Insta. This kind of applications you can develop here. Application software best examples. Java is the best example. Java is a mostly used application softwares. Compared to anyone here, Java is a mostly used application software. Java, C and C++, .NET, Python, Hadoop, maybe HTML, like that. All these are application softwares. See, simple here, except ways, remaining all are application softwares. Okay, there are many technologies using, more than 100 technologies we are using, right? Okay, except ways, remaining all are application softwares. Operating systems like Windows is a OS, Linux is a OS, Unix is OS, right? Next Solar is OS, right? Next, yes, in your mobiles, this is Android OS, right? Mobile, Android operating system, right? Okay, next, one more iOS, right? iOS also operates mobile iOS. Okay, next Android, right? Okay, so these are all our operating systems. These are all our, yes, operating systems. Android iOS using for the mobile. So these are using in your computers, right? So except ways, remaining all are application software. I think it's clear, right? System software, application software, difference is clear. System software always interacting with hardware components. System software interacting with hardware components. Application software never interacting with hardware. Application software never interacting with the hardware here. Application software for the purpose of application development. It's clear, right? Okay. Now, let us see about ways. Yes, about operating system. Yes, about ways. About ways. So Windows is a ways, right? So what is exactly ways? Anyone can you answer this? What is ways? What is ways? Yes, anyone can you answer this? Online gaze and offline gaze. Anyone? What is exactly ways? Yeah, let me explain. So what is operating system? Yes, about ways. So what is operating system? Let us see. Yes, what is ways? So what is exactly ways? Yeah, 1 second. Yes, let us see about your computer. Yes, in computer there are different layers here. See, first of all, there is a hardware. Hardware. On top of hardware, yes, there is a operating system. On top of hardware, there is a operating system. Operating system. Yes, on top of OS, yes, like maybe Java program running, C and C++, C and C++ program running. Yes, maybe Python, Python running here on top of OS. All the programs running on top of OS only here. So first of all, hardware. On top of hardware, there is a OS. So OS interacting with the hardware components, right? On top of hardware, there is a OS. On top of OS, all these programs like Java program, C++, Python, yes, maybe, yes, Hadoop or databases, like that. There are different kind of things, right? Okay, yes. So OS, on top of OS, all these programs running. So these are application softwares, right? These are application softwares. All these are application software. It's application software. Okay. On top of OS, application software, right? So OS is a system software, right? OS is a system software. OS is a system software. OS is a system software. It's a system software. It's a system software. Here it's a hardware. On top of hardware, there is a OS. On top of OS, all these programs running, right? So here this is your complete your computer where your computer. In computer here, there is a hardware and a software, right? Yes, there is a hardware layer and then software, right? Yes, in software again, two categories like system software and application software. I think now it's clear, right? This is whole computer, your computer. This is your computer. In computer, this is a hardware is one part here. Next, software is another part, right? This is a hardware part and software part. Hardware part and software part, right? Yes, in software, again, two layers, right? Again, two layers. First one, system software, and next one, application software. Yeah, same thing discussed here, right? Software. Basically, two categories, system software and application software. Now it's clear, right? Now it's clear. Okay, fine. Yes, here. So on top of hardware, OS is running, right? On top of OS, all the programs running. Okay, so Java, C and C++, what are the programs? So what are the technologies? All technologies running on top of OS only. Maybe AWS software, DevOps software, whatever it is software. There are many technologies using, right? All are working on top of OS, right? All are working on top of OS. That means, so OS is like a, yes. So OS, so on top of OS, all these programs running, right? That means OS is acting like a platform. On top of OS, all are running. Okay, since on top of OS, all are running here, we can see it's a platform. Okay, so what is OS? So OS, yes, it's a platform. So OS is a, yes, it's a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform where, yes, platform where we can run, yes, all the application software, where we can run all the application software, where we can run all the application software, right? I think it's clear. So what is OS means? It's a platform simply. What is OS means? Simple answer, it's a platform. OS is a platform. OS is a platform where we can run all application software. On top of OS, all application software is running, right? I think it's clear, right? Okay, yes. Here, okay, fine. Suppose here, for example, Java program generating some output. Java program generating some output. For example, Java program or C program or C++. These programs generating some output, right? So output of all these programs, first of all, yes, transfer to operating system. Output of all these programs, first of all, transfer to OS, right? After transfer to OS, now OS taking the data and delivering to the output device. Okay, so output of all these application softwares, first of all, transfer to OS and then deliver to hardware components, maybe output device, right? I think I understand, right? Okay, so output of all these programs, first of all, transfer to OS and then deliver to output device, right? Suppose sometimes these programs reading data from the keyboard, right? Keyboard data, keyboard, input. So first of all, keyboard data, keyboard is a hardware, right? Keyboard data, first of all, transfer to OS, transfer to OS here, and then, yes, transfer to Java programs or C program, right? Okay, so you can suppose output from the application software to OS to output device. Suppose if it is input from the keyboard, right? So keyboard to OS to application software. So between application software layer and hardware, there is a OS, right? There is a OS. That means it's acting like a mediator, right? Mediator between these two layers, right? So mediator means exactly we can say it's interface. Okay, technically we can say it's an interface, right? It's an interface. Yes, it is an interface. Yes, it's an interface between, yes, application software. It's an interface, yes, between application software, and hardware components, and hardware, and hardware components. I think it's clear, right? So what is OS means? It's a platform. OS is a platform. OS is a platform where we can run all the application softwares. Okay. Yes. So OS, it's an interface. We can see it's an interface also. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. I think clear, right? It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Okay. Yes. One more important point. Java perspective, some important point here I'm explaining here. Java perspective, some important points here. Okay. Yes, in OS, there is a library. In OS, there is a library. Yes. Input, output, library. Yes, these are IO functions here. Input output functions. Yes, in OS there is a library. In every OS there is a library. Okay, here library. Inside of OS there is a library. Yes, every OS contains library. That library is a collection of input output functions. Input output functions. Okay. See, OS with the help of library, it will communicate between application software and hardware components. Inside the OS, there is a library. Just remember this point here. Java perspective, most important point. This is in every OS, there is a library. That library will communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay. See, every OS has its own library, has its own library, its own library. Every OS has its own library, like Windows OS, its own library, Linux, its own library, Unix OS, its own library. Okay. Yes, Mac OS, its own library. Like this, every OS has its own library to communicate, yes, to communicate, yes, to communicate between, yes, application software and hardware components. To communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay, yes. So somewhat important point, Java prospect is important point. Remember this one here. In every OS, there is a library. That library is a collection of input-output functions. Input function to read data from the keyboard. Output function to deliver output to the screen, right? Input-output functions. Okay, right? Yes. Every OS has its own library to communicate between application software and hardware components. I think it's clear, right? Next, one more point here. One more point. See, suppose Java program running, C program running, or C++ program, these programs running, right? Yes, before going to run these programs, here, first of all, yes, these programs, links with the input output library and then communicates with the hardware components. Okay, so before going to run any high level this application software, first of all, it should be linked with OS library. This is important point. Java perspective, important points here. Okay, so every program, maybe Java program or C program or C++, whatever it is. So every program has to link with OS library before going to run it. Okay, yes, remember this fourth point, important one. So every program, yes, yes, links with OS library, yes, before going to run it here. Okay, yes, in Java we have some features like Java is independent of platform, right? Independent of platform. Java is independent of one of the features of Java, independent of platform. That time we are going to discuss about this point again. Yes, how Java made us independent of platform. That time will be discussed about this point again here. So just to try to remember the fourth point here. Every program, okay, yes, has to link. Every program has to link with the OS library before going to run it. So this is about OS. Enough about OS. Okay. So what is OS? OS is a platform. OS is a platform where we can run all the application software. Okay. Yes, OS acting like an interface. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Okay. Yes, inside of OS is a library to communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay. So every program has to link with OS library compulsory here before going to run it. Okay. So this is just idea about OS. I think clear, right? About OS. Okay. Yes. Once again, let me show the document also. Yes, today's class document. Yes, you guys. Yes, writing notes is not necessary. I have prepared document for it here. Yes, today's topic. Documentation. See, today topic. I'll share with you this one. Okay. Yes. Introduction to software. Started from the software. Software is a collection of programs such as C, C++, Python, HTML, and others, right? Software basically two categories. Basically two categories. First one, system software. Next one, application software. System software, it interacts with the hardware components. Example, OS, right? Next, application software for the purpose of application development. Yes, applications example, these things, right? Okay. Yes, application software example, C, C++, Java, .NET, and all these, right? Okay. Yes, except OS, except operations, all are application software. Same points here, it's right? Nothing missing. Just you can follow this document, read this document. After finishing class, just read this document, then you can remember forever. Okay, simple to remember. After finishing everyday class, read the document, go through the document, then easy to understand and you can remember forever. All right. Next, about OS expenditure. OS, yes. See some question here. So can we run any program without OS? No. Without OS, we can't run any program, right? So OS required. So without OS, we can't do anything, right? So what is exactly OS here? OS is a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application software. Okay. Yes. Next is in same points we have prepared. All that 4 points we have prepared here. Next, one more thing here. Yes, here 1 point I have to mention. Yes. Except BIOS to run all programs OS required. Except BIOS. Except BIOS to run all programs OS required. What is BIOS? Yes, basic input and output system. BIOS stands for, yes, BIOS stands for basic input output system. What is exactly BIOS? BIOS is not a software. It's not a software program, it's a hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program, it's a chip level program. See, in your system, in your computer, they say BIOS. BIOS, this is chip, BIOS chip, right? That BIOS chip contains hardware. Let me show that BIOS chip. Yes, BIOS. See, this is BIOS. Yes, it's a BIOS chip. It's a BIOS chip, right? Yes. This BIOS chip contains some BIOS program. Basic input or system. It's a hardware program. Then what's the purpose of this BIOS program? What's the purpose of this BIOS? Yes, BIOS. BIOS, this is responsible to boot operating system, booting OS. So what is booting? Booting means loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. OS inside the hard disk initially OS in the hard disk. So once you power on your computer, first of all, power goes to where? BIOS. Okay. See, OS inside the hard disk. Let me show that OS in C drive. See, that Windows OS installed, right? It's a Windows OS. Windows OS installed in C drive. In C drive, Windows OS is there. It's a hard disk, right? C drive, D drive. There are hard disk partitions. In C drive, there is a Windows OS. Here it's a Windows OS, right? Inside the C drive, there is a Windows OS. Inside the hard disk, there is a Windows OS, right? See, once you power on your system, so once you power on system, first of all, power goes to where? BIOS. I think you understand, right? Once you power on your system, so first of all, power goes to BIOS. Now, inside the BIOS chip, there is a BIOS program. Inside the BIOS chip, there is a BIOS program. It's a hardware program. Okay, that BIOS program simply, yes, it goes to hard disk and picking OS. It picks the OS, loads into RAM memory. Okay, so BIOS program is responsible to load OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory is a booting process. Booting. BIOS is responsible for the booting your OS, right? I think understand, right? BIOS is responsible for what here? Booting operating system. Booting your operating system, right? What is booting? Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory, right? So BIOS is responsible for the boot your operating system, right? So once, yes, power on, simply for first of all, power goes to BIOS. The BIOS program is responsible to boot your OS, right? So once booting is done, so OS running inside the RAM memory, right? Okay, loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Okay, right? Now, so OS is always running inside the RAM memory. See, so it's a OS, right? This Windows OS. Where this OS is running currently? Where this OS is running currently? RAM memory. Storage is hard disk. Voice storage in the hard disk. Even power of that storage will be there, right? Hard disk and RAM difference is what here? Hard disk is a permanent memory. RAM is a temporary memory, right? Hard disk is for what here? Data storage. RAM is for what here? To process data and to run all programs, right? Even OS are running inside the RAM memory. OS always running inside the RAM memory. Where is OS storage? Hard disk. OS is storage in the hard disk. So where that OS is running? RAM memory. So you can now here it's a OS, Windows OS, right? So this Windows OS running inside the RAM memory. So in Windows OS inside the RAM memory, right? So on top of hardware, OS is running, right? See, hardware means RAM memory. On top of RAM memory, OS is running. Okay, on top of OS, these programs will be running. I think now you understand, right? What is happening inside of computer. Okay, yes. So this is about BIOS here. See, here BIOS. See, except BIOS to run all programs OS required. So except BIOS. So BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System. Yes, BIOS is a hardware program. Yes, it's a chip level program. It's a chip level program, right? Chip level program. Yes, BIOS is responsible to boot operating system. BIOS is responsible to boot OS. So what is booting? Booting is a process of loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. Yes, it's very clearly prepared in document here. Just read the document, you can understand clearly. Go through the document here. Next about OS. All these points are clear, right? See hardware. On top of hardware, there is OS. Inside the OS, there is library. So on top of it, application software. I think it's clear. So this is about OS. Okay, right? Yeah. Now, software. There is system software and application software, right? Now, Java. Our actual topic is Java, right? Now, Java comes under what? Java is a software, right? In the software, Java, system software, application software. Java comes under what? Application software. Java is an application software. Java is an application software. Now, let us move to application software. Java is application software. Now, let us move to application software. See, about system software. In system software, about OS expand. In system software, about OS expand here. Next is about application software. Okay, so let us see about application software. Yes, application software. In application software, there is a front end and back end. In application software, there is a front end and back end. Let me show that. See, this is our application. So this is web application. So this is web application here. Web application means application which is running on internet. Application which is running on the internet is a web application, right? So this is web application architecture. Web application architecture. Yes, in this architecture, here is a yes. So front end and there is a back end, right? So front end means it's a user interface. Front end is a user interface. Yes, in back end there is application and database, right? Application database. So this is called as a client tier, application tier, and database tier, right? Yes. Who are working on the front end? The developer is a front end developer, right? Next in back end, yes, application developer and then database developer, right? Okay. Who are yes performing all three roles is a Java full stack developer. Java developer different, full stack developer different. Something like a plate meals and full meals. Java developer means plate meals. Full stack means full meals. Right? Yeah. So here Java developer. So like a front end, yes, application developer and database developer. Who are performing all three roles is a Java full stack developer. Okay, Java full stack developer. Okay, fine. Right? Yes. So what is where Java comes here? Okay, here they say front end, back end, right? Yes, in back end this application, right? Application development. Here we are using Java. Yes, Java, .NET or Python or sometimes PHP, sometimes Perl scripting, sometimes ERP application, sometimes Node.js, like this different kind of things using at the back end, right? Now Java comes under where here? Yes, Java comes back end. Back end. Java is a back end application software. Java is a backend. Java is a backend. It's a server-side programming. Okay, to develop the server-side application. So Java comes under backend. Backend application. Java is a backend application software. I think clear, right? Yes. See, here, yes, front end and backend. In software, there is a front end, backend, right? So front end, backend. Yes, in front end, back end, both cases there are some languages, front end languages and back end languages. Okay, next, then come to package front end and back end. Okay, yes, front end, back end. See, this is front end, this is back end. Front end, back end is clear, right? So front end means that is interacting with users. Front end means interacting with users, right? Back end never interact with users. So this it's a server, is a different location. So this backend part never interacting with users. Front end interacting with users, right? Okay. Yes. In both cases, there are some languages and packages. Package means ready-made one, ready to use. No coding, nothing here. We can use directly. Packages, we can use directly. Best example, MS Office. MS Office is a package, right? Like Word document preparation. Okay. Maybe Excel sheet preparation. Yes, maybe PowerPoint preparation. For this, no coding, right? Without coding, you can prepare the document, right? Maybe Word document, Excel document, you can prepare without any coding, right? That is nothing but package. Package is a ready-made one, ready to use, don't have any coding. Next, even ERPs. ERPs also package. Next, Tally. One more Tally. Tally already predefined. No coding, nothing. Direct it is Tally. Tally forms, right? Those are the packages. So package is a ready-made one, ready to use, right? So what is Java? Is it language or package? Language. So Java comes under language, right? So Java is a back-end language, not front-end. So Java is a language. Okay. In languages, programming, we should write the programming. So completely coding. Languages completely it's a coding. Okay. Yes. Now languages. Let us see. Languages. Let us see about languages. Languages. Yes. What is language? What does it mean? We are speaking many languages, right? Like English, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, something like that, right? What is this language? What is the purpose? Yes, communication purpose, right? Language, it's a media of communication. Language is a media of communication. Okay. Yes, language is different, knowledge is different. Your knowledge expressing in different language, right? You have some knowledge, right? That knowledge you have to express. You express using some language, communication purpose, right? Okay. Now let us come to, yes, software. In software languages, there are two things. First one is computer understandable language. Computer. Yes, computer. Yes, understandable. Computer understandable. Computer understandable. Understandable language. Computer understandable language. First one, computer understandable language. Language. Second one, user understandable. User understandable. We are understanding some language, computer understanding different language, right? Yes, user understandable. User understandable language. Computer understandable language, and then user understandable language. Okay. Yes, computer understandable language. That is called as low level language. User understandable language is a high level language. Okay. So what is computer understandable language? Yes, what is computer understandable language? Now, present generation of computer understandable language is what here? Binary code, right? Yes, computer understandable language. Yes, it depends. It depends on generation of computers. Generation of computers. Generation of computers. Generation of computers. Tell me how many generation of computers? How many generation of computers? 13 generations. We're saying about OS generations. 13 Gen OS. Okay, that's different. Like 7th Gen, 8th gen, 9th gen, 13, 10 like this. No, I'm asking about hardware, computers. Computer generations. How many generations of computers? How many? 5 generations. 5 generations. I think someone responding here. Online guess. Online guess. How many generation of computers? Yes, how many generation of computers? There are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. There are 5 generations. First one, which is first generated computer here. Now, presently we are using processor-based computer, right? Processor-based. So before that, we had different computers. So initially computer, yes, how it was worked initially? Yes, vacuum tubes. Yes, I think anyone electronic is, you are the electronics. Any others? Yes, initially it's a vacuum tubes. Okay. Yes, I think you know about vacuum tubes, right? So vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes. Okay. Yes, initially even trains also used to run on vacuum tubes only. Initially. So vacuum tubes. Yes. Initially it's a vacuum tubes based here. Yes. Vacuum tubes. Okay, so this is first generation. First gen. First generation is a vacuum tubes. Okay. Yes. What is second generation computer here? Second gen. Second generation. First generation is vacuum tubes. Second generation. The third generation IC based. One second. Second transistor, sorry, transistor based. Second generation is transistors. Transistors based. Second generation. Transistors based here. Transistor based. Second generation. Third generation, IC based. Third gen is it IC based. IC means yes, integrated circuits. IC based, integrated circuits. Fourth gen. Fourth gen is a processor based. Processor. Processor based. Now this is present generation computer. Presently we are using processor based. Okay, next fifth one. Yes, fifth gen. It's a feature generation. Next gen feature, it's a feature. So which is feature generation computer here? Which is feature generation? Anyone idea? Online guys? Feature generation. Yes. So which is feature generation computer? AI based computer. Yes, AI based. So this is feature. Feature generation, it's a AI based. AI based, right? AI based is a yes. What is AI? We'll discuss. Wait. Now, presently we are using processor based, right? Processor based computer. So what is processor based? What is processor understandable language? What is processor understandable language? Processor understandable language. Processor understandable language is binary code, right? Yes. Binary processor understandable. Processor based understandable language is a binary code. Binary code, right? Yes, binary code. Binary code. Binary code. Yes, it is in zeros ones format, right? Zeros ones format. It's a binary code. Okay. See how that binary code is generating. We'll discuss in Java. Once entered in Java, I'll explain. Yes. See, every high-level instructions have to convert into that binary code only. Yes, it's a system understandable language. Here, system is processor. System is processor. It's a processor understandable language. Every high-level language program instructions have to convert into binary code. Yes, how that will be converting, we'll discuss next. Once I started Java, that time I'll explain very clearly. Right? So present generation is yes, processor based. So processor understandable language is a binary code, zeros ones format. Okay. Then what is AI based? Yes, AI based computer understandable language. Okay. So AI based computer. Yes, AI based computer understandable language. AI based computer understandable language is, can you guess it? What is AI based computer understandable language? Processor based binary code, right? Then what is AI based? Can you guess it? It's very simple. English. Directly it can understand our English. Okay. AI based computer understandable language is English. Okay. Yes. Let me explain something about this AI based computer. So AI means artificial intelligence, right? AI means artificial intelligence. So exactly what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is a technology. Okay, it's a technology. AI is a technology to make the machines working like a human being, right? AI is a technology to make machines to work like a human being. Yeah, that is AI, right? Okay. Suppose in your home, there is a AI. AI machine is there in your home, or AI computer, or AI machine is there, right? That machine will do all kind of activities. Okay. Suppose, yes, that machine. Suppose door open close. Simply you can say English itself. Okay. Just to close the door. Yes, close sounds the door. Close, open sounds the door. Yes, you can give the instruction to AI command, like a human, like your servant. That machine works like a servant here. Simply you can talk in English. Okay. Yes. For example, Alexa, right? Alexa is the best example. Yes, Alex, yes, in AI, weak AI is available, strong AI is available. Weak AI and strong. Alexa comes under weak AI, not strong. Alexa is not strong. It's a weak. Okay, strong AI. In future, getting strong AI missions. The strong AI mission will do anything here. If you say in English, your English instructions, yes, it will take the instructions here. It will do that activity, right? Yes, maybe opening door, closing door. Suppose washing machine, timer off, on, washing machine on, off. Suppose tap on, off here. Okay, suppose in your home, if you want to change colors, changing colors, just give the instructions. It will operate everything here. Your home completely will operate. Okay. Not only suppose car. In car also, we can set up AI missions. Installing AI mission, driverless car. Driverless car. See, in US, now currently driverless cars, like Tesla. Tesla is the best example for the AI-based car. Tesla is running with AS. Driverless car. Driver is not necessary. Okay, so once route defined. Okay, once route defined here, the Tesla car will take your route here as per definition. Yes, it will go to that location, picking that persons, right? Tesla, that car can pick the persons and dropping somewhere, picking and drop somewhere. So car will do everything here. Okay, so driver is not necessary. Driverless car. Okay, yes, even the Tesla kind of cars here, you can operate with your remote also. Parking, parking place, parking place and taking out of the parking here, you can operate with yes, you can operate with mobile. Okay, that car you can operate with mobile. Yes, that facility available in US. Now currently it's there. Okay, Tesla cars. Tesla cars, yes, it's a AI based cars. Okay, Tesla cars you can operate through the mobile, right? Okay, yes, not only cars in your home also, some instructions. Next, yet maybe in different manufacturing companies, right? Like robots, right? So there are different missions, available AI missions here. Okay, yes, simply here for AI mission, you have to give us some input. Means that input may be in the form of text format or voice also. Okay, suppose if we explaining about some story, AI machine will listen story. Okay, suppose since your ancestors to today, if we explain what was happened in your family and all this explain, right? That will remember. Suppose if you asking any question in that here, it will respond immediately. Okay, suppose this 1,000 page book is there, right? Okay, that book, if you feed reading with the AI machine, it will take that complete voice here. Okay, then it will answer a question. Suppose if asking some question, immediately go to that location and picking that data and giving the information, right? Okay. How these AI tools are for ChatGPT, how it's working here? ChatGPT. If for ChatGPT, some input already data feeded, right? The data given already data available, right? Every day continuously the data feeding for ChatGPT, every day the data feeding continuously, right? So whenever you're asking anything here, that related data, it will pick it and showing on screen, right? Okay. Yes, that is text data, right? Not only text data here, even voice also. Okay, it will explain very clearly. AI mission also, yes, explain very clearly. See, reading news. Yes, nowadays some channels are introducing AI news reader, right? Okay, so whatever you says, it will take it here and repeatedly reading, right? Okay, as a human being need not repeat again and again, right? Yes, that AI-based machine, yes, will read all the data, will give the news, right? Okay, like that. So, like a human being, okay, yes, suppose in your home, you're alone, no one is right. You can chat with AI machine. You can chat with AI machine. Just you ask some question, that gives a response, right? So, what are you chatting with that machine? It will remember. Okay, it will take your voice, it will take your data, and it will remember and giving answers, right? Forever. You can chat like a friend. Okay. Yes, in future, yes, mostly loneliness, right? Without feeling loneliness, you can live with AI machines. Right? Okay. So that is AI machines here. So it works like a human being here, like one of the family members. Okay, maybe in future, yeah, this human being going to live with computers only. Okay, maybe may not be no marriages in future. Okay, so once a time, marriage is some 13 to 14 years. Next, 17 years. Next, 18 years. Next, 20 years. Next, 25. Now it's 30 days. Presently now 30 years, right? 30, even 40 years also, they're going for marriage, right? Yes, in future, maybe after 20 to 30 years, after 2050, no marriages, mostly. Now, most of the girls and boys not interested in marriage, right? I think observe this is. Okay. Yes, marriage, they are feeling like a burden in life. Okay. So previously, marriage means it's a settlement, right? Once marriage over, settle in life. So marriage అయిపోయిందంటే సెటిల్ అయిపోయినట్టు కదా ప్రీవియస్ దట్ ఓల్డ్ డేస్ నౌ డేస్ వాట్ ఈస్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ హియర్ మ్యారేజ్ అంటే సమ్ మోర్ న్యూ బర్డెన్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ టు అవర్ లైఫ్ లైక్ దట్ దే ఆర్ ఫీలింగ్ హియర్ కరెక్టా కదా మీ సిస్టర్స్ కానీ బ్రదర్స్ కానీ చెప్పే ఉంటారు మ్యారేజ్ అంటే మళ్ళీ వన్ మోర్ ఉన్న బర్డెన్కి ఇంకో వన్ మోర్ బర్డెన్ తెచ్చుకున్నట్టు అని ఫీల్ అవుతున్నారు నవ్ డేస్ బట్ మ్యారేజ్ ఈస్ ఏ టేకింగ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ మ్యారేజ్ మీన్స్ టేకింగ్ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీ okay, taking family responsibility. Okay, so gents taking some responsibility like income, so getting money and all this, that kind of income, right? That is one responsibility. Girls maybe taking family responsibility, time to time works and all that, right? So marriage means, in my point of view, it's a taking responsibility. Okay, so guys who don't have who are not married means they are not taken responsibility, still they are just roaming on the roads, right? Okay. So marriage means is one kind of responsibility. Without no marriage means even still they don't have any responsibility. They have not taken any responsibility. Right? Okay. So in future, so without marriages, yes, most of the case maybe chance of living with AI computers, AI machines. Every work is doing by the AI machines, right? Okay. So fine. It's very good. So AI advantage, work is faster. Okay. His work is fast within short time, finishing all this. Okay. Yes, even much labor is not necessary here. So to work anything for maybe manufacturing something or roads laying or maybe bridges construction, for all this, that human resource not necessary here. Automation, everything is automation. AI machines will do everything, right? Okay. So within short time finishing all the works. That is AI advantage. What is disadvantage with AI? What is disadvantage with AI? It's very dangerous. When you considering disadvantage, AI is very dangerous. First point, human become lazy. Okay, humans become laziness. First getting laziness because everything AI doing right, human become laziness, right? See, before COVID, after COVID, just observe it. Before COVID, suppose if you want to have some breakfast, you used to go to hotel and having breakfast, right? Nowadays, what is happening here? Online order, right? Swiggy available, Zomato available, right? Okay. So we are giving orders in online, right? So we are getting, right? So previously we used to walk, go to hotel and having breakfast or something, right? Yes, even go to shop, purchasing some groceries and all that, right? Nowadays we are giving order, online order, right? Groceries, everything, A to Z, we can purchase in online, right? Okay, what happens here? Yes, in your home, when you're home alone, right? Online order, everything coming to your home, right? Means you don't have outside knowledge. Suppose if you interacting with people, then gaining outside knowledge, right? Suppose if you're going by walk, maybe talking to somebody, what is happening in the world, you can observe everything, right? Okay, so getting outside knowledge, if you interacting with many people, that really building your relationship and gaining knowledge, different kind of things, right? Yes, once AI comes, yes, no relationship with others. Okay, no relationship. Yes, you can't get outside knowledge. So completely become laziness. Not only laziness here, everything is under the control of AI machines. Okay, see, now presently, whatever we are, yes, presently everything is under the control of human being, right? Whatever we say, machines will work, right? Okay, suppose switch on fan, switch off fan, right? So as per our instructions, machines will work. Maybe AC or fan or whatever it is. So everything is under control, right? Suppose once AI comes, what happens here? Everything is under the control of AI machines. Okay. As per AI machine, we have to work. And machine చెప్పే పని మనం చేయాలి. Okay. Suppose if not working as per AI machine, yes, that give the errors. Yes. Hello man, you're doing something wrong. Yes. Hello girl, you're doing something wrong. Okay, simply AI machine will say that here. Yes, this is wrong. This is wrong. It's not a correct way. Okay. So under the control of AI machines, that future world is always under the control of AI machines. Nothing in our control. As per machines, you have to work. Right? That is dangerous with AI here. So first of all, we become human being become laziness. Next, everything under the control of AI machines, not our control. You have to follow instructions by the AI machines. That is future. That is AI world. Right? Yeah. Fine. So AI. So what is AI? AI means it's a technology. It's a technology to make the machines work like a human being. Okay, work like a human being, right? Yeah. So this is about AI, fine. So AI-based computer understandable language, what? English. It can understand our English very clearly. Okay, best example, Alexa is a best example. Okay, but Alex is a weak, it's a weak AI. Feature getting strong AI. Yes, Tesla car is a strong AI. Tesla is a strong AI. Okay, yes. Now, so here, now let us come to computer understandable languages. Computer understandable language, basically two categories. One is, sorry, sorry, software. In software language here, two categories. One is computer understandable, means it's a low level language. Another one is user understandable. It's a high level language. Okay. So languages. Yes, languages. Come to some conclusion here. Languages. Languages are two categories. Two categories. Languages are two categories. So first one, low level language. Low level language. First one, low level language. First one, low level language. Second one, yes, high level language. Low level language and high level language. Low level language and high level language. So what is low level language? Low level language is a computer understandable language. It's a system understandable language. Low level language. Yes, it's a system understandable. Yes, it is a system understandable. System understandable. It's a system understandable language. It's a system understandable language. It's a system understandable language. Low level language, it's a system understandable language. Here, system means what? System means processor. Now, present generation computer is a processor understandable, right? System means it's a processor. It's a processor, right? Okay. So, what is processor understandable language? Processor, yes, understandable language. Understandable. Processor, understandable. Understandable language is binary codes. Language is binary codes. Binary codes. So binary codes is like a zeros ones format, right? Zeros ones format. It's a binary code, right? Binary code. It's a system understandable language. It's a binary code, right? Binary code. Okay. Yes. It is called as simply can call as it's a machine language. Simply can is a machine language. Yes, it's a machine language. 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 Yes, it is in the form of binary. It's a machine language. Okay. So low level language, it's a machine language. Machine language in the form of binary code. I think clear, right? Low level language, it's a system understandable, and it's a machine language. It is in the form of binary code. It's clear, right? Next, high level language. Yes, all these basics, all their basics in software. Yes, high level language. What is high level language? It's a user understandable language. Yes, it is a user. It's a user, yes, understandable. It's a user understandable language. Yes, it's a user understandable language, right? Yes, examples. High level language examples. Yes, Java. Java is a high level language. C and C++. High level language, right? Java, C and C++, HTML, yes, Python, yes, all these languages, right? High level language. Okay. So low level language and high level language. So high level language is a user understandable language. Like Java, C, C++, HTML, Python, all these high level language, right? Okay. So high level language, user understandable language. Yes, it looks like English language, right? Maybe C program or C++ program or Java program. All are looks like a English language. Looks like English language. One second. Suppose. For example, let us take, suppose, Java program. See, this is Java program. It's looking like English, right? So Java program, C program, C++, they are looking like English. So these are what? High level language. Yeah, these are our understandable language. User understandable language. It's a high level language. So Java, C, C++, all these are high level languages. All these are high level language. Okay, system understandable machine language. Okay, okay, fine. So this is about high level language, low level language, right? Suppose this is Java program in high level language, C program in high level language, right? This high level language has to convert into machine understandable language, right? Otherwise, system cannot understand your Java program. Yes, computer don't know about your Java program. C program also don't know about, yes, computer don't know about C program, Java program, high level, right? These high level programs have to convert into binary code. Which one will convert from high level to binary code? Anyone idea? There are some tools to convert from high level language to binary code. Which one will convert from Java program to system understandable language, C program to system understandable language, C++ program to system understandable, Python to system understandable? Yes, come on. Yes, compilers and interpreters. Okay, compilers and interpreters. Okay, yes, compilers, compilers and interpreters. Compilers and interpreters. Compilers and some cases interpreters, some cases compilers. Okay. Yes, compilers and interpreters. Interpreters to convert from, yes, high level language to low level language. Okay, right? HLL, LL, right? So high level language to low level language. Low level language, right? Yes, HLL and simply LL, low level language. So compilers and interpreters, either compiler, interpreter. Some cases compile. Suppose C program is a compiler based. C and C++ compiler based. Suppose Python which is a interpreter based. HTML is a interpreter based. What is Java? We'll discuss. Okay, Java is both compiler as well as interpreter. In case of Java, both are involved here. The topic we'll discuss next. Okay, yes. So what is exactly compiler and interpreter? Okay, yes. See, today topic. Till now what I've discussed, is there in document here? Just you can follow document here. All this topic from the beginning, every line very clearly prepared. So what are the topics we are discussing? I'm explaining the notepad. Okay, this notepad, these notes, very clearly I have prepared. Same thing as it is, it's there here. You can follow this document here. So running notes is not necessary. Just you follow this document here. Okay. So front end, back end, yes, that web application architecture, language and packages. Yes, here low level language, high level languages. See, computer understandable and user understandable, right? Yes, generation of computer. There are 5 generations. 5 generations. Okay. Yes, software language. 2 categories, low level and high level. Low level. About low level language explained here. Yes, processor like 8085 and 8086. Old one 80 before 90s 8085. From 90s period 8086. Now presently we are using 8086 processors. Okay, right? Yes. High level language. User understandable like English language, very easy to understand. These all are high level language examples. Okay. Yes. So which is the first developed high level language? High level language example Java, C, C++ kada. Then which is first developed high level language? C language. First వచ్చింది C language. High level languages. First C language. Who has developed C language? Who is the author of C language? Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie is the author of C language in the year 1972. 1972. Okay. Yes. So every high level language program has to convert into binary code. So for this, yes, interpreters or compiler convert from high level language to binary. So this is about today's session. All these topics very clear prepared. I'll share this document in a group. I'll share this. Okay. So next topic is about interpreter compiler. What's the difference between interpreter and compiler? Okay, difference between interpreter versus compiler comparison here. So this is very interesting topic. And then about Java. So what is Java? Java depends on both compiler as well as interpreter. How? What's the reason? That also we'll discuss. Tomorrow I'm going to introduce Java. Just how Java compile working, how interpreter is working, that introduction will be there. So tomorrow we'll see about interpreter and compiler and Java introduction. Yeah, that's all for today. Yes, any doubts? Yes, are you able to understand in classes? Yes, is it boring or interesting? Interesting class, right? Okay, so my class is like a spoon feeding, everyone can understand it. Okay, yes, we'll get lot of knowledge. I'll speak about many things because of my experience and knowledge. Okay, I'll speak about many things. You'll get lot of knowledge, no doubts. Compared to any other trainer, definitely you'll get maximum knowledge. I'll try to give maximum whatever knowledge I have. I'll try to deliver maximum knowledge. Okay, and my experience, right? Okay, yeah. So that's all for today. Any doubts? No doubts, right? Yeah. So 1 second, let me take your names and Gmail ID. Okay, so today I'll give the drive access. So last 2 classes videos, right? That introduction videos and today video I'll share with you. So I'll take your names and IDs. Your phone number is not necessary. Yeah, your good name, please. Nagalakshmi. What's your email? right? Anything change? Okay, fine. Next, GVSD. Yes. GVSD. Yeah, your G. Nagalakshmi, you're from where? Can you introduce yourself from where? Ungul. Ungul College. NR Guntura. Okay. So BTech electronics, sir. Can you introduce yourself? Consider. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. SBC University. Okay. So BTech stream CSR. Yourself. Sushmita. Tell me your Gmail ID. Divya. Divya. Divya Sadhanini 18 at gmail.com, right? Yeah, yourself. Sushmita. Your Gmail ID. Suresha. SURESH. SUSHMITHA 988. Yes, you are from where? Tirupati, yeah? Tirupati College. Yes, please. So your stream CS. Okay. You also same college, yeah? So both are same classmates, huh? So good. Yes. Samrin. Your SK Samrin 36 at gmail.com, right? Yeah, online guys, can you share me your Gmail IDs in chat box? Online guys, please share your Gmail in chat box. Or else you can share in WhatsApp group also. Anywhere. WhatsApp group you can share it, or you can share me personally your name and Gmail ID. Online guys, your name and Gmail ID just share me in chat box here, or else in WhatsApp also you can. Okay. Yes, Samrin. From where, Samrin? Hmm? Singiraikonda. College? JNT. Engineering stream? CSC. Okay. Next. Josna? Josna 3. Your Gmail. Josna at gmail.com. So from where? Vizag. College? JNTK Narsapet. Same college. Good. Good. Yes, yourself. Abdul. Riyama. Abdul Riyan. Riyan. Okay. Abdul Riyan. Your Gmail ID? Abdul Riyan 36 at gmail.com. You're from where? Hmm? Vikarabad. Yes, here Telangana. Okay. College? Siddhartha. Where Siddhartha College? Ugatpalli Siddhartha College. Okay. Your Prabhakar. Yeah, Prabhakar Tepala. 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 Right? Check it, check it. H 051. And okay, the others not necessary. So I have your list. Okay, next online guess. Yeah, Bhagya Lakshmi. Lakshmi Tarani. Niranjan. Yes, online guess, check it in Excel sheet. Anyone missing, just check it. Bhagya Lakshmi already is there, I think. It's there. And 3 plus 3, 6. I think some members missing. Bhagyalakshmi, UPS, Chandra Niranjan. Okay, Ganesh, Lakshmi, Raj, Raviteja here on the CTech admin. Okay. Raj. This guy missing. Raj. Yeah, Rajesha. Raj is CTech. This guy, Rajesh. Rajesh. I think Raviteja here on the CTech one, I think. Yeah, Raviteja, I think CTech admin and CTech admin. Okay. Yeah, these all are the members. Yeah, for old members, I'll take later. Okay, I already have. Yes, I'm creating drive for you guys. Well, yeah, so this is a drive I'm sharing. There's something wrong with Gmail ID. This is, yeah, CTech 831, something wrong here. No, it's not available. Saved already. Done. Yeah, let me share document also. Yeah, for next 15 days document I'm sharing with you, not whole document. Once batch confirmed, I'll share the whole document. Now currently the beginning classes introduction document I'm sharing. Java introduction. See this introduction document I'm sharing. For next 15 days, I think this document. Let me check it. Yeah, next 10 days document. Yes. Yeah, online guys. Shall we wind up session? Any doubts? Hello. Yeah. How to access this one? I'll explain. How to access your drive? Let me explain. How to access your drive? Let me explain. How to access your drive? First, log in into your Gmail ID. Login. Suppose let us see your login. So this is your Gmail ID. Log in into your Gmail account. First of all, log into your Gmail account. And then here there is a Google Apps option. Google Apps. Go to Google Apps. Here is a different apps like so Gmail means this one you can get it here. Drive option. Okay, first of all, log in into your account. After logging into your account here is a Google Apps. Go to Google Apps. Here is a Drive option. Okay, open Drive. Drive option. After that, here there is a Shade with me. In Drive, there is a Shade with me. Shade with me, right? Shade with me. Here you can see all this here. Yes, today. Shade with me, yeah. So this one. So you can see M&R CTech Core Java 3rd, 5th, 2025. This drive you can see. Double click and open. You can see this recording. So this is day one recording. So yesterday recording and today recording, I will do it. Okay. Yes, here right click. Then yes, right click, download into your system. Okay, download your system and watch it here. Yes, of course, open with here also. You can watch video player. But maybe getting voice break because of network issues and all that, right? Don't watch through the drive directly here. Just you download into your system. Better you download in the system. If you downloading, can use for lifelong, lifetime. ఒక లైఫ్ టర్మ్ you can better you download into your system then watch it. Okay, but don't remove. Okay, don't remove, others get suffered. Don't remove, just download it. Even don't rename and make up, don't do any other things here. Okay, don't do other things, don't share, don't do, just only download option. Yes, for you guys, download option given. Generally, no trainer will give the download option, but here we are giving download option. Okay, download into your system and watch it forever. So whenever you get the time, you can watch it. Even without, yes, internet also you can watch it. Okay, right? Just download, watch it here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that class document for next 10 days document I'll share here. Okay. Yeah, that's all for today. Yeah, you can leave. No issue, right? Just wait.